Hi, it's me again. I just wanted to say thanks to all those people watching my videos now. It's really quite cool when I'm walking around town and people I know are going, I love you individually and as a collective. The people that have known me for a while now, but you're now following my videos, so thank you very much. I actually tried to voice a bit croaky, I'll tell you why in a second. I actually tried to go to the pub tonight. Went to the pub, that's unusual for me. But now I'm at home, which is even more unusual for me. So I went to the pub just on spec and had a few beers in there, and I actually had just a few beers. Those that know me know that I tend to go kind of crazy when it comes to having a drink. I tend to sort of go out and then out and then like out, but I just kind of went out tonight. I've been doing it correctly, just going out to the pub, having a few beers, like 2 or 3, and then coming home and being in my home place, and every now and again I have a bit of a large one. I'm going to have a lazy arm thing going on, so this one's going to take over. So yeah, I have been going out and having a few beers and chatting to my friends. The pub I go to is called the Brewer. It's on Broadgate in Lincoln. It's an amazing pub. They have live music Wednesday nights. It's open mic night, and they have drama and poetry and comedy going on. It's a real kind of beatnik kind of feel. Very great place. Once again, as you can see, I'm in my happy thinking place. Now, I did promise at the very beginning that I was not going to have one location. My arm got tired. One location I was going to use regularly as my place to talk to you about. Toilet. It's okay. Yeah, I'm doing it again. So I went out to the pub, had a few pints just on spec. Wasn't organising to meet anyone there, but it's the kind of place that you go to and you meet people who are there anyway, and you know, and you have a great time. It's really good. So just go to the Jolly Brewer, support Emma Chapman, who's the landlady there, a really great person. And had a few beers, had a bit of a chat, and then I came home, and that was my evening. The day has been so long. Started at like 10 o'clock in the morning. I got to the top end of Lincoln to do a tour bus. The first video. Ow, my arm. First video was me on the tour bus. And if you want to go back to that, you can see on the tour bus. So I did the tour bus from like 10, 11 till 1, and then from 1 till 4. And then I had to go and do a ghost walk at 15 minutes to 5, and I had to go and do a ghost walk at 4:45 for like half an hour, and then I shot home here, not there. I came home and I did some shopping, and then I chilled for a little while. Just, this is a very kind of odd term, chillaxed, but I did that for like about 40 minutes, and then I got back into my gear with cape and everything, and I charged back up the hill and did another ghost work at 7 o'clock. That's why my throat's a bit rusty, is because I've been talking non-stop for God knows how long, so I'm a bit worn out. But I have been doing news that entertains me or makes me feel happy. Now I'm going to talk about news that doesn't make me feel happy and actually makes me really generally peed off. In America, they did the midnight screenings for Batman, the new Batman film, and I'm a huge comic book fan. As you know, in this place I read my comics and my books. Batman screening in America went really well in many cities and many places, but unfortunately in one city there was a really bad incident. One guy went into one of the one of the cinema showings wearing a gas mask and a bulletproof vest. He had a rifle and 2 pistols and tear gas. He released the tear gas. He also pulled out the rifle and he began firing randomly into the crowd of people watching the film, and well, injured and hurt a lot of people. Unfortunately, there was one lady who had been shot in the leg, and her boyfriend put pressure on the wound to stem the blood, and she was screaming. He also, I think, got shot too, and he was concerned about his girlfriend. He was on the phone at the time saying, look, help us, something's going on. He was really concerned because his girlfriend had stopped shouting and crying, and he turned and looked at her, and she'd been shot in the head and she was dead. It wouldn't be horrible so much as if she hadn't just recently managed to overcome a shooting that happened recently in America as well. So she went through one experience, a second experience, and the next one left her from dead. Now, in America, the politicians have really jumped on this about gun laws, about the fact if you haven't got a gun, you could have shot the guy because you should be carrying a gun in America. It's not about politicians, it's not about gun law, it's not about the fact the film is slightly, damn it, violent. It's about the fact that one guy, one nutter, went into a cinema with all the weapons he needed and he killed people. I mean, it was so bad that the people in the cinema screen next door, the bullets passed through the wall and hit people in the next screen. And they were locked in because they didn't know what was going on, whether it was one person or 2 people. It's a right mess. It's really put an absolute downer on, obviously, what's going on with Batman and the latest or the final installment of the trilogy. The whole premiere in Paris was cancelled, which is, really good of them to do that. And all the press conferences with like Christian Bale and all the other characters were stopped altogether, which was good of them to do that. But please don't think it's about the film and about social commentary. It's about one nut job whose mother got in contact with the authorities and said, yes, that's my son, I know who it is. And he was a guy who was studying up like a PhD degree, and he stopped going to his courses, he sort of dropped out quite a bit, and then this happened. So usually it's kind of happy fun time when you, hopefully, if you'll watch me, and I try to keep things a bit upbeat, but tonight we finish on a sad note. So I'm not going to talk about the competition, I'm not going to talk about anything else or subscribing and commenting. I'm just going to say, look, appreciate who you've got in your life, because you never know, okay? Just appreciate those that you love, because they love you too. Whether they're argumentative, whether they're annoying, really appreciate them, because they won't go on forever. Once again, it's been Fat Man Dances, or if you know me, Dan, and I do love you all singularly and as a collective. So sorry to finish on a bad note with a croaky voice, but I've had a hard day. The news hasn't been good. I was really looking forward to seeing that film, and I hope to see it soon. And I'm sorry to all those people that have been through so much pain because of this situation. So, see you soon. Me logging off. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Yeah. Bye.